Alright, hey guys, we're gonna go on to part two. Part two of three. I'll probably get a couple games in. I want to try to find some like music that I can play during these videos because it's really freaking boring to watch. I even watch my own videos and I think it's boring as hell to watch with absolutely no music whatsoever. So I'm gonna be looking into something to get some kind of music so that I can play whenever it's just downtime. Hey, Gorehowl, card I haven't seen this whole time. This is a really good card against Priest. But we're not going to be playing it again. We're not going to be keeping it, of course. Way too slow. His opening hand is great because we can coin a 2-drop, and then play a 2-drop, and then play a 3-drop. And that's always what you want to do.
Is someone injured?
Our first 2-drop will be our Fiery Warax to kill that, because that's one of the better cards against Warrior. At the same time, it's also not bad to let him keep that so that he can draw. And go into Fatigue first. Against Priest, we also have to watch out for Light Bomb, Vulgin, a bunch of other cards we really haven't had to have watched out for in any other matchup, and I think this one is one of those that can go either way depending on player skill as well as variance, more so than any other matchup. In that last game in part 1 where I played against a Druid, I don't actually know if I would have won that game or not. I anticipate that I would have lost, depending, just knowing on how the game was going up to that point. I think not like for sure, but I'm pretty sure I would have lost. We did Thought Steal, so we have one Thought Steal down. We know he didn't get Sylvanas. Wow. I hate when that happens. We know he didn't get Sylvanas or Gorehowl or any of our acolytes. Could have got an Armor Smith and a Warax. But I guess that was, I don't know. I don't know about doing that. Even though, it's not going to be useful if you don't have the other pieces of it. I don't see the point in just like doing that. I'm going to get double Acolyte here because I feel kind of greedy. He also plays a Holy Nova, and I mean, if he plays Holy Nova, this is just such a bad thing to Holy Nova. So he would never do it, but I mean, still. Pays the dream, I suppose. Blade Master Peel. Get some cards out of it, or I gotta get to 3, so. Execute would be pretty good on that. However, I kind of want to Loatheb this turn, just to keep the control in my favor. I also don't need these guys to draw too many cards, so. This also makes his, because now this shuts off any of his 5 mana spells. If he plays like a Bulge in here or something, I'm in pretty solid shape because I have a way to answer it immediately. Jesus. I suppose playing a Shield Maiden isn't too bad here, but it makes my board susceptible to Light Bomb. Same with Sylvanas. One card that doesn't really make it susceptible is Black Knight, but I don't know, 5 armor is also pretty good, and winning the game faster is also pretty good. I think the Priest has me in the super late game. 5, 10, 11, plus 7 is 18. I always like to run over how much damage I can do with what I have. Sure, uses the Shadow Word Death. Using it on that target tells me he might have 2 in his deck. It's also kind of one of those on-the-whim things where, we'll see. But, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. I don't really need to play a Sylvanas. I'm going to use armor out here. We're kind of, we have the commanding board. He's not really doing too much about it. We have Ragnaros, we have Rom, we have really great stuff upcoming. Probably could have played a Gorehowl there, just in anticipation for the Ragnaros to just potentially sneak off a lethal. But I don't actually think he would let that happen.
Bring out your dead.
The ye old Turnate Undertaker. Into Chow. Into Belcher. Alright, now we're playing Black Knight. I think it's too much value to pass on this Black Knight. Black Knight. Although, there's also an argument for Gorehowl and Brawl. I don't need necessarily to Black Knight this. I could just as easily Gorehowl Problem is I can't kill the second taunt. I can also play a Hell Scream. I can also play a Death Spy. A lot of options here. I just play Ragnaros too. I don't know, I'll lose my freaking thing again. But if I play Ragnaros and it hits the 1-2, I'm not really doing too well. Choices, choices, choices. I can play Solanas. Brawl. Yeah. Kill that Brawl. Doesn't really. Nah, it's not really affect. That's not going to help my long-term game plan. I don't think. Black Knighting is. This is going to be like the only target I can Black Knight this game. So let's do it. None shall pass. Streamception? No, it's bored. In between, like when he's on his turn, there's nothing else for me to look at. I'm looking at my fantasy basketball, and I have a legitimate chance to win this week, which is, cool freaking story, bro. There's a Holy Nova. Thanks for the armor. I'm winning this game. I think this is all a result of him. Well, not all, but his deck isn't really. So Ragnaros does actually kill this guy now. Hit him and execute him. That's suboptimal, but it's also not, because it's the only thing he has left, pretty much. Ragnaros doesn't hit him, it's not very good, so let's do it. Let's hit. Let's execute. Let's play Ragnaros. Yeah, let's play Ragnaros now. Nice. I didn't really want to hit anything but face, so I guess it's okay. The value. There you go. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't winning that game. He had nothing left. Alright. Play one more game on this. Like to lifeless to return to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like keeping the Taskmaster with Execute's nice, but there are better cards. I just don't know. This is Innervate safe. This is the safe keep. The reason I'm keeping axes, you always keep an axe in your opener. There's no question. I don't know when you ever mulligan a Fiery War Axe, because it's pretty much the most broken 2-drop card in the game. And, there are very few things that you can do better for 2 mana. One of them is Jirax's Hero Power, but this is pretty damn broken. coin. Wild growth. Alright, so if he's gonna like innervate out a 5-drop, I have safety against that. Probably should have axed, but yeah. Yeah, I probably was correct. I don't know, I just keep on seeing the value in hero powering. I'm also like really bad right now. Like last night I just had a really like a big string of like really bad games. So I do need to work on my game a little bit. Game is pretty weak right now. If I play this last time, I could be playing Armor Smith, which is actually relevant because I would be able to attack with it into the 2-1 cleared. Well, on this following turn, I could have at least been able to clear. Well, yeah. Also ordering how I drew it. I don't really want to execute, but I suppose it's really a better play. Clearing board is pretty nice. And then I can play a Belcher on this turn here, and he's probably gonna go Druid of the Claw. Probably on taunt. And then I can Belcher. If he Belchers as well, yeah. Okay, well I Belcher him. He has the advantage in Belcher. Attacking first, but it's also not that bad. Interesting. The Wrath. Or a Swipe. Or both. Wish I had a Shield Slam. It's too bad. Alright. Dude. Oh, Jesus, he's catching me in blocks. That's not good. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Because that was the logical play. What really sucks is he got 7 cards. This is practically 2 cards though at its current state. I want to go watch basketball. Lore into lore. Yeah, it sucks. Should attack phase. I'm at a very large disadvantage to my opponent currently. To the point where I'm pretty much 100% going to lose the game because he's got 9 cards to my 3. Acolyte of Pain is not really enough to do it. Although he's nice enough to wrath it for me. Hopefully he does 1 damage. And that would have been way too kind of him. Chill End. 4 plus 6, 10. Yeah. Druid. Taunt? Why?
I have no time. time for games.
Just no time for the games. Pretty dead. I mean, if he is, he's definitely got a combo. Interesting.
I must safeguard.
It doesn't even matter. This is like old school ramp druid. That doesn't do anything. Really hate when I draw a good card and I'm just like, well, that would have been a good card if it did anything. It's like, no fucking shit.
Let none survive.
No mana left. It's about the best I can do with what I have. Suppose it's not that bad. It's probably the best possible turn I could have taken. Well. Now I'm living on not much. Die, insect. And I'm like, yeah, I'm an insect and I am dying. Indeed. Oh.
I can take the hit.
It'll give me here that good stuff. I mean, this is just weird. He's playing like all the fat ones. Not that it's too bizarre, but I think he even played Taz Dingo. Which isn't really something you see much anymore. You just gotta find one way to guarantee. And I'm at 12. I can't like do anything. I gotta like hit this, execute it, or play a Gromash, hit it, and execute it, and then die to like anything. If I draw Black Knight, I actually am okay. Which I haven't drawn this game, so Black Knight, right? Black Knight. Gentlemen, we've come far. But far is usually not enough. Alright. This deck, it's a little weak. I don't know. There's something that's missing from this deck that I need in a lot of matchups that I feel like I'm not hitting. I just kind of stagnated with my rank. So we'll come back. I'll come back with another like episode with a different deck. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one of these. So yeah, we're putting up. This will be part 2, and yeah, we'll be seeing what comes up next. Anyways, you guys have.